Moving on, we are to turn x to the subject of the formula. If you are to look at the position x, I believe it's been first multiplied by 3. That gives you 3x. And then is subtracted by 2, gives you 3x minus 2. Then divided by k, gives you the expression inside the square root. And last, it was operated to the square root. We should first remove the square root that was last done to this expression. So in order for us to remove the square root, we are to perform power 2 operation. On the left, I include the whole expression by power 2. And on the right, I'm going to include everything to the power 2. On the left, I believe you should have y squared. And on the right, your square root that is outside removes with the power 2. That leaves you the expression inside the square root, 3x minus 2 over k. And let's look at this. I believe you can first remove the k. So how would you remove the k? Is that since you are divided the expression by k, and now I'm going to multiply it by k to remove the k. On the left, I believe you should have ky squared, and on the right, I believe your k should be eliminated. K, 1 at the numerator, 1 at the denominator. I believe you should have 3x minus 2 on the numerator. And we are to remove the minus 2 by adding 2 to both sides of the equation. On the left, I believe you should have ky squared plus 2. And on the right, you see that minus 2 and plus 2, they get eliminated, leaving you 3x. And the last step we have to isolate x, I believe, is to divide the whole expression by 3 to both sides of the expression. I believe on the left, you have ky squared plus 2 over 3 is equal to, moving on, we are to make h the subject of the formula. If you look at the right, I believe this 1/3 pi r squared, they are all multiplied to h. And in order for us to get rid of them, the best way is for us to divide them or multiply by their reciprocal. So let's first look at the 1/3, and let's get rid of the number first before we get rid of the variables. So 1/3, how would you eliminate 1/3 is to multiply by its reciprocal. So what is the reciprocal of 1/3? I believe that should be 3 over 1. So 3. And you are to multiply both sides by 3. And we have 3v on the left. And on the right, if you see that this 1/3 gets eliminated, leaving you pi r squared times h. And we want to get rid of this pi r squared, so we can divide. We are to divide both sides by pi r squared. I believe on the left-hand side, you should have 3v over pi r squared. And on the right, I believe your pi r squared gets eliminated, leaving you just the h. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe.